Hiya everyone, we're finally back. Last video, 5 weeks ago, I think 5 weeks tomorrow. I haven't done a video for, and I bet you're all wondering where we've been and what we've been doing. Firstly, it's Mother's Day today, so happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. But anyway, I've got a small rant to do first, get this out of the way. Noticed on our channel that somebody on here has been giving us a thumbs down on each of our videos. Don't know why, don't know who they are. And on the last video I did, someone put sleeping emojis as a comment on our previous video. So I've noticed a few other YouTubers have been having the same trouble with people doing silly comments or not nice comments, you know what I mean? So what I'm going to do from now on, I'm not going to respond to them. That's all I'm going to do. You know, we're a new channel. I don't want to be one of them where I'm getting all, well, angry, upset over silly comments. I mean, as you all know, I'm going to admit it, the videos at the minute are boring. You know, obviously we can't go camping because of my leg. There's no way I can put a full-size tent and all the equipment plus a trailer and all that onto my car and do it all and do that 2 or 3 times. But we're going to get into something in that soon. So, you know, all we're asking for is obviously please bear with us. We are doing the best we can, and obviously past few weeks, obviously we've had nothing to record. And plus, we've been busy. I've been to the hospital, which I'm going to tell you about soon. I've had Tina at the hospital. We've all been poorly. I mean, I've still got it now. I've got a bad cough. I've had it over a week now. But yeah, and the way I see it, even if you give the video a thumbs down, I'm sure I've heard on a previous video on, you know, the YouTube channel, they've actually said that even a thumbs down, YouTube see it as activity. I mean, I don't know if they still do, because YouTube now, I've heard, doing some more changes of something, so I'm not sure about all what's going on. Obviously, I know everyone, I need a shave. We've just been that up the wall and poorly. I haven't got round to doing it, but I am going to get it done this week. You will be getting 2 videos. I'm going to do this one, and I've got something to show you, which I'm going to do. It's a review. Hasn't been supported and hasn't been paid for by any company or sent it over. We've paid for it, but I'll show you that soon. So anyway, you're going to want to know about the hospital. No, say hello, Harvey.
Hello.
I had a CT scan, if you remember me mentioning to you previously on a previous vlog, to see what's going on in my leg, if you remember me telling you. Obviously, my leg wasn't healing. Well, had the CT scan. Obviously, a couple of weeks later, went to see the doctor. Weirdly, the doctor seemed quite happy with my progress. So I says to him, I said, what did the CT scan come up like? He said, everything seems okay. He's happy with the CT, and he's happy with the progress you're making, because obviously...
Come on now.
Harvey. Sorry, the kids are loud. Don't know why they're active today. And obviously I'm walking around now on my leg, trying to put getting the pressure onto it. I mean, I only go outside now with the one crutch, so in my eyes I feel as well that it's healing. On top, remember me showing you, I'm not sure if anyone's new, Mum's saying hello. I had that lump, didn't I, in my leg, if you remember me showing you on a previous vlog. It was obviously lumped over on one section. That, funnily enough, was actually my bone. But that doesn't stick out as much now. So I'm hoping it is healing. But if you remember me saying the last doctor said they may need to re-operate. Well, I don't know if they're going to or not now, because this doctor that I had... Stop. I bet everybody's Alexa's just gone off now as well, hasn't it?
Sorry.
But what was I saying? Yeah, so I think it's healing because it's not sticking out. As part of it is, but where it was before, it was at the side of my leg, it's sticking out. That's not now. That's all gone basically flat. It's just right at the front where it's sticking out a bit now. But I don't really get any pain in that now. So I'm hoping it is healing. Fingers crossed anyway. I'm trying to think. I've got a few things to talk about today. So I've had me rant. But like I said, from now on, any silly, like the horrible comments or like people using emojis like being horrible, it's like that, I'm just going to remove them because these other YouTubers, I mean, they're bigger YouTubers, obviously, like I say, than with ourselves. And 1 minute. Sorry about that. But I'm just going to basically remove the comment. Simple as. The way I see it, if you don't like watching us, don't watch us. And that's all I'm getting at. I mean, at the minute, it's hard to do anything interesting because with my leg. But that's what I'm going to get up to shortly. I'm going to tell you what our plans are. We've got something all planned out already, but we've got something big. But that is, I'm going to tell you a little bit, but, well, not really a little bit. It's going to be basically like a guessing game with what we've got coming. So, like I said, if you like our channel, thank you very much. I know we've had some more subscribers as well, some new subscribers, so hello and welcome and thank you very much. We really appreciate it. But these other YouTubers, they are getting them quite down in the dumps and causing them quite a few problems. And we want to be a happy family channel. We don't want to be one of these that are always fighting off the haters, as they call them, these YouTubers. They call them the haters. So, all I'm asking for is 1 minute, everybody. Sorry again. Harvey keeps being loud. He's got his tablet as well, blasted, so I've just had to turn the game in the other room. But basically what I'm asking, if anyone sees anything horrible, if before I do, is just delete it because we don't really want to see it. I mean, if I see it, I'm just going to remove it. I'm not going to respond to it. You know, we're all about being friendly. We're not all about wanting the haters, thinking, oh, haters, well, that's activity on the channel, we'll make it worse for them. No, you put something horrible, it gets removed, and that's it. End of. We're only a small channel, and I'm not one of them that I don't put up with it, so I'm not going to respond or cause an argument. I would just be like, well, you want to be like that? Bing, off, gone. So anyway, not going to go on no more about that. Right, firstly, before we go into what our plans are, been in contact. I'm not sure if any of you are from there. We got, well, it's actually our second sticker. I was going to go and get this, but we got a sticker from another YouTuber. Watch me not be able to get it out now. See if any of you recognise them. I'm not sure if any of you do. If you do, try and get the light out of that. Hang on, there we go there. Gators on tour. Been in contact with them for quite a while now. They contacted me through, obviously, Facebook and sent me this sticker over, so thank you very much. They're a lovely bunch. Go over and check them out. They're I think user in a motorhome, ain't you? I don't know if you live in it though. Do you live in it, or do you just travel? I've still got to look back at some of the videos because, like I said, I haven't even really been watching much YouTube neither the past few weeks, so I've got a lot of catching up to do. So, if anyone that is a YouTuber that follows us, if I haven't watched the channel, I apologise. I just ain't. I basically had a break off YouTube for watching YouTube, and obviously the videos is down to, like I said, hospital appointments. Oh, that's another thing, hospital appointments. Tina had a CT scan for her head. That come back fine, but she's still getting these migraines, so just got to take it one step. She's on some more tablets. So we just got to see what goes on. If she might be just one of these people where she suffers with migraines. I do not know. But that's where we stand at the minute. Obviously, Harvey, we've got an appointment with him at the hospital in April as well, on the 6th. So, yeah, it's just taking it bit by bit. Obviously, that sticker, I have got one from Chris and Sam. Obviously, everyone's going to know who they are because we talk about them all the time on this channel. But I've actually got a sticker of his that he gave us in the car. I just haven't took it out yet. But we're going to come to that in a second. But we have actually been to see them. Because, when was it? It was a couple of months ago. Someone actually sent me a message on Facebook asking about Chris and Sam because they haven't done videos for quite a while. It's 4 months the last time they'd done one on their channel. So obviously we went and seen them for the night. So went over, seen them. They're all fine. They've just been really busy. Had a new kitchen and that all put in. It looks really nice. But they're doing okay. For if anyone on here has come over from them and wondering where they are, they're fine. They've just been really busy. Right. What we got? Future plans. No, not future plans. We'll do this thing that we're doing now. We've actually, our friend Mel, whoever's watched all our vlogs or look back or anything, got a friend called Mel. She's got 2 kids and a lovely little dog, and she's just booked us a static caravan in the Yorkshire Dales for 2 nights on the 21st of April. So that's going to be nice, so I'll get some footage there. I don't know what I'm going to be able to get though, because where we're going, they have got a live music event on the Friday when we're going. And obviously because of copyrights, I mean, what I'm going to have to probably do is just do clips and add them in. Because obviously copyrights, I don't want to get striked for it. So we'll see how we get on with that. But try and get as much footage as we can, something different instead of watching my ugly face. And get some more footage of a campsite. Where's that campsite? What's it called?
Orchard.
Place called Orchard in Reef in the Yorkshire Dales. So got a nice little 2-bedroom static there that we're going to be going to. But the big plans, these are the interesting ones. Obviously, you all know because of my leg. It's now been, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 8 months. No. August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. It's been 7 months since I've done my leg. So you got to think they're talking at least 7 months since our last camp. And you can imagine, I'm surprised I'm not bald. Because I'm that fed up being stuck in this house. So Mel, bless us, kindly, obviously we're paying her. She's booked it, she's paid for it for us, and then we're paying her back. So I cannot wait to go with them. But the plans are, I'm not going to go into it, but it's going to change the channel a little bit. Hopefully for the better, and obviously it's going to be a lot better for me. It's going to be nowhere near as strenuous as keep putting the tent and everything up. It's basically...
Mentioned Sarah might be coming.
Oh yeah, I'll let them know in a minute. But I'm not going to go into it because it's a surprise. But the tent isn't going to disappear. We're keeping the tent. It's just until my leg's fully better, then obviously we'll be using the tent again. But we're changing. We're still going to be doing the camping, but in a different way. For the fact it's better for me. I'm not going to go into it. You can all guess and do what you like. But I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag until it's actually happening. Because you know what we're like. 1 minute we say we're going to do something, next minute things get changed because something happens. So I'm not going to plan anything yet, but there is big changes coming. I've even done a new logo for the channel regarding it, but I'm not going to advertise that yet. And we will, if it all goes to plan, be doing the stickers as well. I've just got to have a word with a few people, see where, because I ain't got a clue where you get these stickers from or the deals, because I'm not sure if I want to get waterproof ones. So if anyone wants them for their vans, I stick them on the outside, or normal stickers, I don't know yet. I've got to look into it. I'm also wanting to do, obviously, for now, because when only a small channel, I want to get me and Teen like a cup with our logo on as well. So when we're doing a video, nice cup of tea, then you got our logo on it. So there is going to be exciting changes, but because of my leg, they're now saying that they don't want it. They said with the specific way the bone has broken and which bone has broken, well, all of them basically, because I broke 4, if any of you don't know. There's me tibia and me tibia, which are basically the bottom below your knee down, which holds your weight. So I've forgotten what I was going to say. It's gone. That was it. They're saying it could be 9 to a minimum of 12 months before they could even see a sign of healing. I said to the doctor the same thing, because I said, well, the last doctor I had said 6 months, and if it ain't healed, they're going to have to operate, because it wasn't healing, wasn't it, if you remember me saying in the previous vlog. So that doctor says, well, he shouldn't have told you that, because this specific bone can 9 to 12 months. And I've even looked this up myself on Google through the NHS, and it does say on their website about the way it's broken, that it will take 9 to 12 months before any sign of healing. Because you've got to think it's your big bone, you know what I mean? That's a big bone holding your weight that's got to heal. And plus I've got a lot of metal in there as well. Plus I smoke as well, which obviously doesn't help because it could slow the process of the bone healing, which obviously I'm cutting back. But obviously they have said that if it hasn't still healed within that 12-month period, they will need to operate. And they said to me the only option we got is obviously 3 options. One was to either just leave it, see what it does. Thought, fair enough, I'd rather have that, because progress I'm making, you know, I'm doing a lot more. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I still get pain. I'm gonna, because of how badly broken it was, and plus all the metal that's in there's rubbing all on me other parts. I do get pain, so all I do is just sit down for 10 minutes and then up again, carry on. Obviously walking, I'm slow, not fast, I'm just doing little bits at a time. Or they reoperate now and take 2 of the screws out, which is down towards my ankle, to let the bone join together better. Or they end up putting a cage on. Yeah. My heart dropped then, thinking I don't really want a cage. And I said that to the doctor. I said, I don't really want a cage. I said, after this, you know, it's been 6, well, it would have been 6 months at this time. I said, you know, I'll be back to square one again. Because I think you have them cages on for at least 3 months. And yeah, I'll be able to walk on it, but it's going to be nice because them cages are quite thick and stick out your leg, don't they? So it'll be quite a nightmare. So the doctor did say we want to try and avoid that. He also did say the 2 screws that are down towards my ankle, there's a high possibility they will snap. But he said that's not to panic, because if they snap, it's a good thing, because when they snap, that's going to push the bone up from the ankle into the bone that's broken heal. And yeah, he said the only way I'll find that is when my ankle starts to click, because that's obviously the screws moving about in the bone. So at the minute, all I know is that the doctors have said they're happy with my progress, keep doing what I'm doing, and go from there. So that to me cheered me up, because that's like, well, we're coming into spring now, camping season starting. I've been stuck in the house for 7 months. I'm getting out there. So I've figured other ways out, which obviously you will see. But I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag yet. I'm going to leave you all hanging until it happens. But anyway, I'm going to quickly show you one thing. Now, 1 minute, got to get up. This is something that we've just had, a nice little toy for me to play with, actually, to be fair. Everybody's probably had these anyway. That, I will have to say, is a lifesaver. I love it. That's actually an air fryer. Oh, I know it's not a Ninja. Everybody's swearing by the Ninjas. But let me just pop you all back down a minute. Oh, I'm not willing to pay about 300 quid for a Ninja. No way. And that is a Salter. And you know what? We've used it, tested it, and that's why I'm going to do a little review for you, because, you know, with the way things are at the minute, everybody, doesn't matter who you are struggling. And that does brilliantly. I can't fault it. And it was quite cheap as well compared to Ninja, probably 75% cheaper than a Ninja. But whether you can get one, because that's what we struggle with. When we're actually coming to get one, Couldn't find any of them in stock anywhere. And where did we get that one from? Curry's, weren't it?
Yeah.
Luckily enough, we found this one. We were looking everywhere. Argos, Curry's, Asda, Amazon, eBay, literally everywhere. All out of stock. Even the Ninja, any of them, everything was out of stock. Obviously, because it's cheaper to run them than an oven. Especially if it's an electric fan oven like ours. And obviously we're a family of 5, and only having the one we had before was just 1 drawer. This one's got 2, so actually it's a lot easier to use, because everything now can be done and cook all at the exact same time, because you can sync it all up. So we'll show you all that anyway when I do a video about it, which I'll try and get it out next week maybe. Try and get these weekly videos back again, eh? It's just whether I've got anything to record, that's the problem. Gonna have to do something now, ain't we? Because I've got something to tell you. You ain't gonna see my mum for a bit now. And if you're wondering why, she's going down to me Auntie Sonia's tomorrow. Actually, I'm taking her to the train station tomorrow. She's going down there. She's got something to tell you about this actually. She's got a holiday with her sister in May down to Devon. And obviously that's one place we've always wanted to go and never had the chance to. I don't think it's going to happen this year, I do not know. But it's probably more likely going to be next year, so I've asked Mum to do us a little bit of footage for while she's down there, so I can add that into one of my vlogs for you. Obviously it ain't going to be me, it'll be my mum there. Whether she's going to talk on it or not, or I'm just going to do a music montage for it, I don't know yet. We haven't worked that out. But she's going to do a bit of filming for me. Yeah. Yeah, I will in a minute.
Ilfracombe, it's called.
And yeah, so I thought I'll get a camera today. It's not for the fact it's Mother's Day, but I thought I'd best get the camera out because I haven't for weeks, and plus Mum's going away tomorrow. And she isn't back until August. So a long time. So, yeah, Mum.
Hi, everybody. The place we're actually going is Linton and Limworth. Then we're going to Ilfracombe, where I'm going to do a video. When I was a kid, we used to go there, and it's called Windy Corner, and that's the one that I want to video. So I'm going to put that on for Jamie on a video with me talking on it. So I hope you all enjoy it, and I'll be doing a lot of videoing in Linton and Limworth as well of the harbour and all that, because it's absolutely gorgeous, and I think a lot of you on this channel will enjoy it very much as myself and my sister. I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you very much.
And say bye and see you soon.
Bye bye, and I'll see you in August.
Yeah, so Lucky Swan going basically on holiday.
I'm going on free.
Yeah, she is actually, because she's going obviously to me Auntie Sonia's to help her with me lovely Auntie Pat. I mean, you won't probably ever see him on camera, but she's got her own static actually in Hemsby, down near Great Yarmouth. So she's going on how many trips are you going to there for? Is it 2? To the caravan?
Yeah, we're going in Easter. And then we're trying to take Auntie Pat, because it takes 2 of us to take her.
Yeah, because Auntie Pat, bless her, she's quite poorly.
She had a triple stroke.
Yeah, she had a stroke, bless her. So they're taking her obviously to me Auntie Sonia's static. Obviously Mum's going, so she's going for 2 holidays in the static caravan with me Auntie Sonia and Auntie Pat. And then obviously she's going to obviously down Devon way, which she's just told you. I ain't going to pronounce that. I ain't going to have a clue.
Linton and Limworth. I went there.
So yeah, so she's going tomorrow till August. So obviously we're going to make the most of it whilst we can as well. We are planning as well this year on going away for Halloween and bonfire night. That's one thing we want to do. I think that's for 8 nights. And I'll tell you one thing, good deal on there if they've still got it at Park Dean. Somewhere up north, near Northumberland, that way somewhere, I think, was 94 quid. 94 quid for 8 nights for all 5 of us.
It's not bad.
That's flawless, really, isn't it? It's something not to miss, so we're definitely going to be planning that. Christmas, we did plan on going away for 2 weeks over Christmas and New Year. until I went on, because we go on a lot of looking up on PitchUp. Not sure if you've all heard of it, but we use PitchUp. And obviously, if there's nothing on there, I'll just type on maps, obviously campsites, and see what shows up. But when I went on PitchUp over Christmas and New Year, obviously I know it's the holiday season, so it's going to be expensive. But yeah, Christmas, New Year, about 400 quid. No. So my auntie Sonia's planning on hiring a hall for Christmas Day down. I'm not sure if any of you have heard of it. It's near Cambridgeshire. It's in between Cambridge and Bedford, pretty much. Down south towards, obviously.
Church.
So, planning on going down there, but I've just got to find somewhere to stay because we're going to go down there for like over the Christmas period, really. So, I need to try and find somewhere down there. Whether I do, I don't know. We'll figure that out when it comes. Still got a long way. We've still got summer yet. But, got a plan all our time. I mean, obviously, we've got our trip in April. We was going to do a trip with my dad in May, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not yet. I rang him today, actually, see how he is, and just see, we'll sort that closer to the time. So, yeah. I'll stop the camera just for a moment, because I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything, so I'm going to have to recheck my brain in case I've forgotten anything, because I know I've done my little rant this morning about some of the haters that are on here. Not sure if any of them's on here. What, you? Oh, yeah, Kaya. Oh, there's one thing, actually. There's two things, actually, I've just remembered. We've got Kaya here. Come say hello.
Hello.
Everyone knows Kaya. She's come on loads of trips with us, ain't you?
Yeah.
Yeah? But guess what? Probably plenty more to come. And that's the secret. No one's knowing nothing, so you can pick at me all you like. No one's going to know anything. But I do, if I remember saying, I was actually said on the last video, I was going to plan on doing a live. I still ain't got round to doing it. I wanted to make the live a bit of professional, where I've got like a slight countdown before the live starts, like 5 minutes down, have some nice pictures and videos and that in the background with some nice music with a countdown before the live starts. So I haven't contacted no one how to do it yet. I will do. It's just getting round to it. I mean, people that have helped me with my channel, those are the ones I'm going to ask. And obviously they're awfully busy. I've been busy. I mean, obviously busy because of my leg. Well, it's not for the fact that I can't do anything. It's for the fact that it's not just that. It's like hospital appointments. I mean, I've even had problem with organising appointments with the hospital. I was literally on the phone nearly all day organising them previously. There's been all sorts going on basically, and obviously, and I've had nothing to record. It's like now, you're all probably sick of seeing my face. I mean, we're being on nearly half an hour now, and all I've done is chat. You know what I mean? I know you all want to see the great big outdoors where we go to all, because we only try and find the cheap campsites, you see, because everybody's struggling, and we're going to still be doing the same thing. Whether it's got electric or not as well, we don't mind having no electric. We've got enough stuff here, we can go off-grid. I mean, I've got the power station now that you've seen in the review. I've got power banks, I've got battery-powered lights. I can go a week easy without having to have electric. So I'm not sure if it's going to be helpful for any of you that do need electric or not, but, you know, it's helpful for everybody to where we go. I mean, obviously, if we go to a campsite that has got electric, obviously you've got to understand it's going to cost more because of the climate we're in at the minute with everything being expensive. So where we go for, say, like £10 a night. There you go, I've got one for you. Glen Camping. They have electric hookup, but that's pay as you go. So that's not a problem. But they've all put the rates up. Everyone has. It's now £15 a night there. And then obviously the electric's gone from something like 36 pence to something like 55 pence or something. I don't know that per kilowatt. None of that makes sense to me. Because how do you know what everything's using? You're going to be literally using your brain for maths constantly while you're on holiday. Oh, I've got this switch on. I've got this, might be using this might be using it. I'm not into all that. So if I find a campsite with no electric 3 nights, I'm taking it. Especially if it's a tenner a night, because we're still going to be looking. I'm still, you know, yeah, some of the campsites we might go on to might be expensive, but there's probably a reason for that. It's a nice campsite, got everything you need, you know. Still going to be the odd one, but majority, 90% of our trips are going to be based around the cheaper campsites, farm sites, or even the Park Deans. Park Deans, funnily enough, are going quite cheap at the minute for camping, even though with the price of everything, I mean, I still can't fault them. So there will be some Park Deans. We are planning, actually, that's what I wanted to that's another thing, is we are planning on going to Southern at some point. When Mum's back, or maybe before actually, because we've been 2 or 3 times, which is up in, if anyone don't know, Southern is up in Galloway, not far, just about 20 minutes from Dumfries. It's pretty much the southest point, I think, of Scotland, where we're going, but that's a part theme. But we've been before, but obviously I wasn't doing YouTube then, so this will be on YouTube, and I've got some big plans for while we're there actually. Because our friend Steve, and he's been to a couple of places that I want to go to, and there's something we want to do actually. So we'll be doing that on camera, and then obviously take Mum as well, because she's never been. But we're still going to be. I mean, a lot of people say, "Oh, cheap campsites, is that a good thing or a bad thing?" I'm going to be reviewing them all. So if they're rubbish, I'll be like, don't go. That's the end of it. It's like one of them where, as long as it's adequate for you to go there and it's got what you need, it's fine. But if it's a mess or it's hard, or say like, you know, I'm not going to recommend somewhere and then you go and say, oh, it was rubbish, because I don't want to get the blame, because I'm only giving you advice on the place. It's your own opinion. So, but I'm not going to lie about the campsites. I mean, if they're good, I'll say they're good to us. So obviously, don't take our word for it. I mean, look it up. I mean, every site we go to, look it up and see what you think. There's pictures everywhere. Google will have pictures. There'll be pictures about it somewhere. There always is. That's what I do when I find the campsite. I always research it first. I look at all the reviews through PitchUp. I do it through Google as well, and then look at reviews on Google, and then I look through the pictures as well, because some people, there is some nicky-picky people out there, isn't there, that say, oh, it's got this little bit of rubbish on the floor, or it's a little bit of black mark in the silicone in the showers. Those are just little things, especially if you think if that campsite's £10 a night. I'm one that wouldn't even grumble about that. You know what I mean? Those are just little things. I mean, that's the way we're going to work, is basically when we go, we've got a video everywhere, and then give you a review of the campsite, say, you know, yep, it's lovely, and if there is anything wrong with it anyway, that I think, obviously, I'll tell yous. You know, I could say, oh, this campsite's nice, but it's only got one toilet. Yeah, one toilet. But if you're in a caravan or a motorhome, they've got their own toilets. They have Elson points on all the campsites. You know what I mean? So it's not really a bother, is it? It wouldn't to me. And you know, if it said, "Oh, well, there's a toilet but no showers," and obviously, if you're in a tent, that can be awkward, especially if you're going for a long time. But if you're only going for 2 or 3 nights, just get shower before you go, shower when you get home. That's what we used to do. But like I said, I'll be telling you all about the campsites, and if they're poor or they're good, or they could even improve. They could be like, "Oh, I'll do this." I'll tell you it all. So, but like I said, don't just take my word for it, because that's our opinion. Your opinion might be different to ours. So all I recommend is, when we do go to a campsite, obviously look it up, look at the reviews, go on Google, look at the reviews there, look at the images, see what you think. You know what I mean? That's all we do. And also another thing, Tina's just reminded me, she actually went to Sarah's friend. How long you been friends with her? 10 years?
No.
How long then?
About 15 years.
Oh, about 15 years, her bestie, her best friend. She lives up in Blackpool. So she went to go and see her for 2 nights. What was that, 2 weeks ago now?
About 3.
Was it about 2 or 3? I don't know, 2 or 3. Everything's all over the place. Like, my brain just don't sink in there, don't stay in. But she went there for 2 nights, and she did say actually when she came home, "Oh, I was going to do some footage for you for all the fans of ours to see around Blackpool," and she never did do it. And she says she wished she did know. She would have got some images and everything and video of the beach and that. But everyone knows what Blackpool's like. But people from the obviously archives, we've got a lot of subscribers that are from America and that as well that probably haven't seen it. This is another reason as well. Obviously, people that haven't been to the UK and thinking of it, this is good. These videos can come in out and useful for them when we go camping. So they'll be like, "Oh, that's lovely. We'll go there." So it's helping us out finding these new places, and also helping yous out who don't know about them. especially if you fancy going to check them out, or even if it's just a stopover, you could just spend the night there. As long as they've got space, they'll put you on somewhere. But anyway, so she is actually, well, whether she does, because she starts a new job tomorrow, Sarah. You may see her on camera, we don't know yet. We ain't got a clue what's going on because she's just started a new job. And she was going to come from Blackpool to here. And then we were all going to drive up to, obviously, is it Orchard?
Yeah.
Orchard up in Reef, the place we're going to on the 21st of April. Whether or not that happens, I don't know. But Mel and that will be there, so no doubt they'll be on camera. They always are when we camp with them. They always are. Oh, getting numb bum sitting here. But that's the plans anyway. Got big plans coming. We've got a little trip booked in April. I've got that little air fryer thing to show you. Review that. Let you all know about it. Obviously, it's not paid. We paid for that. We paid for that one. Obviously, I've done the stickers. I think that thoroughly because we've been on 36 minutes. It's just ticked over to now. Saying that, slightly longer video. You haven't had a video for 5 weeks, have you? So, get you something to watch. I mean, obviously, I'm not expecting much today because it's Mother's Day. Obviously, that's expected. But like I say, I'll come back to you in a second. I just want to go recap and make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Because knowing me, I will. And then I'm going to have to do it next week. And I'll forget again. So I'll be back in just one tick. Right. I've gone through my head, asked Tina, and I think that's it, to be honest. But like I said, any of these haters are just going to be gone. I'll just take I ain't even going to block them. I'm just going to remove the comment. Because all I'm bothered about with this channel being is a happy, friendly family channel. And obviously show all you lot, well, obviously at the minute I can't, but show all you lovely lot where we're going to be going, which we will be going. Trust me, we will be. Well, fingers crossed. Things all go to plan with what's in place. So we'll have to wait and see. And obviously said about the trip in April, and I think that's it. Like I said, the Gators on tour. Go over and check their channel out. Lovely lot. I'll put their name in the bottom. Just in case, so instead of you rewinding back and looking for their name, I might. Sorry, it's costing me heading. I've had it over a week now. If I can, I'll put their link in our description, so you can just click onto it, and that will take you straight to their channel, so you can go and check them out. Yeah, it's as far as I know, that's where we're up to. So basically all about our subscribers now. We're on to 347. I mean, we've lost a couple, I think, because we did hit 349. So we just need them extras now. Just need them extras to get to 350. But I do want our channel to grow. That's all about this. I mean, I know that we're not much to look at the minute, but I'm hoping once we get back on track again, we're going to start seeing it improve and improve. One other thing for you, actually. Hopefully this year. Obviously I want to get the lives, but we're planning on buying a drone. It's not going to be these big expensive DJI drones. I'm sorry, I haven't got 800 quid to throw away. It's I'm having a look on Amazon. I just want one that's just going to get some nice footage, aerial footage from wherever we are and around. So, and possibly wherever we go. So that's going to be a bit extra into the channel. So that's one thing we're adding to the channel. We're going to get a drone. Not sure when, but we will be. And I've got to do some research into it, because with it being only a cheap and light one, I need to find out if you need a licence or all this and that you got to do, which will be all on the Gov website. So I'll get that all sorted. But anyway, let's hope our channel builds, but we need all of yous to help us. Because I advertise the videos everywhere. I mean, we've got Facebook. Oh, I need to tell you about that, actually, about Facebook. I did tell you in the last video. You might have noticed when I'm doing the social media that we have normally at the bottom of the screen, because we've got Instagram, we've got Facebook, we've got Twitter, obviously YouTube, and our email address. I've been having I'm not sure if they're people from YouTube or anything that have their own channels, but I've been getting friend requests on my personal profile. We've got 2 profiles now. They're both obviously Jamie Elmer's, but the one that's mainly for the channel that I'll be using will be the one with our logo. So obviously I'll be putting, if you've noticed on the last video, I'll put Jamie Elmer's, the Elmer's Adventures. So if you just type in the search, if you want to add us on Facebook, type that in, but it's the account with our channel logo, not the one with obviously the picture of me and my wife, because that's our personal one. We are going to be doing a group page. We've got a page at the minute, the Elmer's Adventures, so if anyone wants to join us and check us out on there as well, we've got the Elmer's Adventures page, but we are going to be doing a group. That's why I opened the new Facebook account, so I could do the group, because it wouldn't let me do it, so I had to make a new account for that. So obviously we've got Instagram, Twitter. I didn't have much activity really on Twitter. I had a few on Instagram, but like I say, that's it. So thank you all so much. We really do appreciate it, and we thank you for being so patient. I mean, I had someone say about what's happening with the camping part, and when am I doing the next video the other day actually. But I've let them know what our plans are, so they already know them, you see. So that's why things are taking so long. And if you want to help us a little bit more, because obviously they're subscribing, when you subscribe to us, we really do appreciate it. But if you want to give us a bit more support and help us, if you've got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anything like that, give us a share on there. We would really appreciate it, because it gets obviously our channel out there and known more, and hopefully build our subscriber count up. But I'm hoping we'll get more subscribers once we start our travelling again, which should theoretically soon be happening. I can't say when yet, because obviously the plan I've got in place, I'm finding it quite difficult at the minute to do. I will get there. It's just getting what I need. I'll put that. I'll say it as that. Getting what I need. Hard to get at the minute. So anyway, you all take care. Watch out, can you please? Camera's picking you up. So you all take care, and you all have a fabulous day, with it being Mother's Day. Hope you're all having a nice roast dinner. Make sure you've got some cake and a cup of tea there as well. Okay then. You all take care. We love you all. We really do appreciate you. Love you all. Ta-ra for now. See you on the next one.
Bye.